What's up, crew? Bruce 40 back at you with 40-ounce Malt Liquor TV, episode 15. Today we dive into a non-40. This is 1 pint, 9.4 fluid ounces for a grand total of 25.4 ounces. It's a big bottle, but no 40. And it's not your typical malt liquor by any means. This one might be taking malt liquor to an all-new extreme we've never seen before. DKML from Founders Brewing Company. It's times like this where you want to have a handy 40ozMaltLiquor.com, know your malts, bottle opener, keychain. Buy them on my site, 40ozMaltLiquor.com. This, my dear crew, is Imperial malt liquor aged in bourbon barrels, weighing in at 14.2% alcohol by volume. It's very strong, very boozy. You can taste the bourbon. And you can definitely taste the alcohol. Founders is in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And this is part of their barrel aged series. You definitely never had a malt liquor, craft or otherwise, that tasted like this. 'The slogan on the label is "Kicks you where you most expect it." That being said, the excuse me, it's already going straight to my brain. The DKML stands for, if you haven't figured it out already, Dick Kicker Malt Liquor. Uh, 2017 release. This is not your typical malt that you want to drink fast, pound down. This is probably meant to be poured in a glass. It's meant to be sipped. The Imperial malt liquor part basically means it's a double strength. It's like a double malt liquor, not like Colt 45 double malt, which is double the malts. I mean, this is an extra malt liquor, so to speak, an extra strength malt liquor, a malt liquor on steroids, perhaps. 14.2% and aged in bourbon barrels. I haven't looked at craft beer drinker reviews for this, like on Beer Advocate or Rate Beer or anything. But if anybody's hating on it and saying it tastes cheap or poor quality or reminds them too much of Old English or Colt 45 or something, they're full of it. They're only saying that because they saw the words malt liquor on the label. If Founders called it something else, they'd be praising it. Rocking the ECD shirt today. ECD, hardcore drinking. A bit of a tribute to the old school ECW, hardcore wrestling, out of Philadelphia. Tomorrow begins the 14th annual 40-ounce crew meeting of the minds. It'll be in Philadelphia. So, wearing the shirt out of respect. By the time you see this video, it will have been this past weekend. Hopefully I'll still be alive to talk about it and come back with another video for you guys. Fully expect this to go straight to my dome at 14.2% alcohol by volume. It's funny, it's 9.4 ounces, which is okay, 750 milliliter. I thought so. I was doing the math wrong in my head, I guess. So it's a 750, which tend to be the bigger size craft beers. 3/4 of a liter. A 40 is 1.18 or 1.2 liters. So it's significantly smaller than a 40, but it's not a small beer. And at this alcohol content, I fully expect to feel it. Technically just a hair over 2 12-ounce beers. It looks bigger than that. It feels bigger than that. It feels significantly bigger than a 24-ounce can. Yet obviously not as big as a 32, so pay a pretty penny for this if you want it. Go to where the finest craft beers are sold and ask them for malt liquor. When they tell you they don't sell malt liquor, say, well, what about Founders? Yeah, we have Founders. Alright. Well, what about their new DKML barrel age series? You're like, oh yes, we have that. It's malt liquor, jerks. You carry malt liquor. I don't know if you can see it, but the dude on the front of the label, yes, it looks like he's burping, but it actually looks like he's making an anguished face. That's because, ladies and gentlemen, he got kicked in the dick by Dick Kicker Malt Liquor. So I think the plans for the 14th annual 40-ounce crew meeting of the minds, what we got, I think some pizza flavored ice cream on top of pizza will be consumed for lunch. Reading Terminal Market will be hit up for foods. Tattooed Moms on South Street will be hit up for beers. I think a place called Garage or something like that in Fishtown is going to be hit up for beers. I think we're going to a Phillies game versus the Mets, mostly to tailgate and drink some overpriced beers, something different to do for a little while. Outdoor rooftop hotel pools, chilling and swilling. That will be in order as well. Philly's always been a good place for a meet. This is not a beer you want to chug. I got about this much left. You can debate the use of the term chug all you want. Some people are like, a chug is one pull, no breaks. Yeah, obviously it's definitely a chug. And I'm not exactly chugging this, but I don't know. I think drinking a 750 of 14% beer straight from the bottle relatively quickly could, by some definition, be considered a bit of a chug, at the very least. Because, folks, I'm not going to lie to you, I might already be feeling it a little bit. I'm not sure. Very strong taste. But you know what? It's very good. And it's got 3 X's. Just like Valentine Ale. 3 X's, folks. The X's designate, in old school fashion, the strength of the beer. And honestly, this one should probably be 6 X's. Because Valentine Ale has 3 X's. And that's in a neighborhood of 6% alcohol. Camo has 5 X's. And those are in the 9 and 10% range. So when you're at 14, I think you deserve at least 6 X's. So Founders, this is a 6X beer. Don't undersell yourself, Founders. Alright, gotta try and finish this up soon. It's not gonna taste better the longer I take, especially sitting outside in the summer. DKML is not to be trifled with. Chugging a 750 of this in one pull, that would be a feat, and not one that I'm up to. Could I chug 750 in one pull? Probably, yeah. Not of DKML. Not without puking. But, you know, at least if you live in Maine, Vermont, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, Hawaii, which state is IA? Who the hell's IA? Where's Idaho? Wouldn't that be an ID? Who am I forgetting about? I don't know. Those states, you get a 5-cent refund. Or Michigan, a 10-cent refund. And I never knew what this meant. CA, CRV, California, CRV, OK plus, Oklahoma plus, I don't know. Somebody tell me what that part means. And who the hell is IA? I blame the 14%. Kicked me in the dick. I have no idea what state IA is. Idaho would be ID, wouldn't it? Is this Idaho? Am I completely forgetting about another state beginning an I? Indiana? That would be IN. Right? So again, who's IA? Indiana, Idaho. Igloo, Alaska. Ignorant, Arkansas. I got no idea. Inane, Arizona. Those aren't states. I'm just babbling. Blame it on this guy down here. Blame it on Founders. Blame it on their barrel age series. Blame it on craft malt liquor in general. Blame it on bourbon barrels. Ugh. Man. I drank a 12 ounce of this already. Not today, but before. I got the 4-pack of the 12 ounce bottles. I took my time with that 12 ounce. I didn't drink the others yet. I'm going to give a couple of them away to fellow 40 ounce crew. And then maybe drink the 4th. Or, I don't know, I'm pretty generous. I'll probably give it to somebody. You only need so much DKML in your life. I feel like drink one 12 ounce bottle, save it, save the 4-pack container it came in, drink the 750, save the bottle. That should be sufficient. Spread the wealth with the rest of the crew. Let them enjoy this excellent brew. But the swill, the swilly swill, the Swilladamus, the Swillmeister, the Billy D. Swilliams. There you go. It's tough, folks. It's tough. I just want to get it done. I take like 3-4 gulps and then it's like, stop. My brain just says stop. So I stop. Because I don't want this to be a messy video. I'm not full. I'm not foamed up. I'm not wrecked. Something about the ABV and that bourbon barrel flavor and the increased temperature of the swillicious swill. The brain just starts firing the neurons to tell you to just put the brakes on what you're doing. For your own sake, for the viewers at home. And it makes you babble, and it makes what should be not a very long video long. Alright. I'm telling you, at the bottom, 3 to 4 pulls. My last inch is going to take me a while. 1 inch, folks. I'm measuring with my thumb. I learned that in like elementary school or junior high or something. But the width of your thumb is about 1 inch. And that's about what we're working with. 1 inch of swill that I'm struggling to kill. Weak sauce. If I poured this in a pint glass or something and just took a big gulp, I'd probably get it down a lot easier than trying to suck it out of that little opening. Episode 15. Y'all probably didn't think I'd stick around this long when I made my comeback, did you? Hundreds of videos in the past, and then went AWOL, and then would bounce back and forth with a video here and there and make them private. But nobody was banking on 15 videos when I came back under my new format. Sorry for the sound of the AC unit in the background. It's the neighbor. I turned ours off for professional videography reasons, but the neighbor did not comply. Did it. That was eight gulps, folks, to kill that inch. I did it for you. I did it for the fans. I did it for me. I did it for this poor guy who got kicked in the dick.